me. Yeah, we stop at Temilorun, so and we are going to moving from there. So and the next person that I'm going to do the CV reviews is Todimo. Todimo. Okay. Todimo. Okay. So yeah, okay. It's good to start with you, to be honest. Yeah, this is good. So I love this anyway. So on my note here, I said, okay, this is a very, very good pitch. I love the tone, so strong, confident, and ready to be hired. That's what I should put it. Because to be honest, from the pitch, it was really, really detailed. Even the content, the buzzword, how you also delivered it. It shows like, okay, you are actually very, very much ready. And I think I would say just go and get the job, to be honest. Right. So, and because you are kind of ready, you talk about your uh, academic and also your relationship, your background, and also, yeah, and also aspect of your experience and your ability to lead teams and everything. So it's really, really on point, to be honest. And I think, yeah, you are much, much ready, to be honest. So I would say, yeah, just go in there, get it anyway. Then going back to your project, right? So yeah, I like the how you kind of screenshot different questions that you were asked, and also to be honest, the presentation was really on point. To be honest, it's really, really good because how you laid out your PowerPoint was also good. You put a screenshot to actually talk about what you're about to talk about, and the title is also on the left as well at the top. Is really, really good, and the content are also good as well. And another thing that I like in the content is when you are able to personalize your content, right? Other than just going there, copy and paste, from the web, and I can see, okay, this is what I do. I did this, I did this, and also not only that, you also mention what you do together within a team as well. So, which I think is really, really good. So I so much like it that okay, when you go for interview, you can just take that and just splash it to them because it's not theoretical, right? You've put practical aspect into the questions, and you also talk about what your role is. One thing that I want you to look into Albert, right? One of the uh, questions, right? I think there's a typo in there, right? So the resource allocation, you say as a PM and you put the M as lowercase, right? So just, yeah, and those little things anyway. So there's some typos here and there. So even on that particular page, you spell the thorough. Okay, I even confess. Okay, it's actually through this, but there's double T at the beginning. So those are the things that I just want you to kind of look into anyway. But to be honest, except from those, yeah, typo or error here and there. So this is good. And also, yeah, the tasks that you did also were also good as well from each of the sprints. You put everything in there. Yeah, so to be honest, this is, yeah. And even though from my comment, I said this is the most powerful presentation I saw on that particular day. So I can't fault, even though I'm actually putting a little fault there, but it's really, really good indeed. In fact, I love this so much that not only love it, I really enjoyed your presentation. So well done on that aspect, Chutimo. It was good. Yeah. So next person is Omowumi Adeleye. Okay. So namesake to my project manager or program manager. So hopefully you'll be able to do well. And yeah. All right. So yeah. So let me go to my feedback. Wow. Okay. All right. Cool. So yeah. So yeah, this is another great one as well, based on the comment I put in there. So I actually said that, yeah, the presentation was so good that I also enjoyed it as like last one. So you actually beautifully crafted and patiently deliver it expertly, to be honest. That's why I've actually, so you kind of crafted your, yeah, you deliver it as a like how you want it to be delivered anyway, but it's actually really, really good anyway. So, and this, you sectionalize it as well, so which I think is good, right, in terms of the professional summary. But one thing I want to say, this is good as a pitch, right, not a professional summary, to be honest. But if you're able to deliver that as a professional, as a pitch, it's really, really good. Elevator pitch, it's brilliant anyway. So, but don't use this as your professional summary. It's too long anyway. But however, I like the detail. Do you get it now? In terms of experience, specialization, you talk about the tool as well anyway, which is really good. Your strength as well. So yeah, so it's technically, this is something that you would kind of grab and go for an interview with it. So which I think is really, really good. So, and also you then put all the tasks that you did, which it's really, really good as well. So, and the project legacy that you did as well. So, and the career development, PM tasks. So, and I've also mentioned, I think the one with the, what's it called? Yeah, that one let you down. The one with the time management one, right? So because the date was wrong, I was expecting to be current date anyway. So I've already mentioned that before with someone, but it was really, really good. So rich and detailed anyway. So your presentation is actually one of the best as well. So well done with that. Yeah. Okay, so next person is Rachel Akinwale. Wow, okay, all right. Another great one as well, to be honest. This is also good. Yeah. Um, this is one that you will call this person really, really actually pay attention to detail, right? And to be honest, I'm not even sure. I would, yeah, of course, yeah. Uh, she's the only person that actually, yeah, I think she's only one, yeah. So, which actually addressed me as a recruiter and then did the elevator pitch in that aspect, which is what I asked for anyway. That take me as a recruiter and then do your pitch. Yeah. And she actually said, okay, yeah, if you are a recruiter, this will be my elevator pitch. And then she went confidently, went through that, not reading it, right? Because of course, even though she's got it in there, but she was just hitting those key points within the screen and everything. So, which I think she's really, really ready to go and get the role, to be honest. Lot of buzzword and also tools that she has used as well. So, and I'm very, very proud to be a mentor. At that particular time, I was like, okay, yeah, that's my that's my mentee anyway. So, and it's really, really good to listen to you, Rachel. So, and thank you so much for coming on this platform. To be honest, I kind of, yeah, I like what you did anyway. So yeah, so impressive. So, and not only that, you also talk about what you've done, yeah, as you know, on the side as well. So yeah, so it shows that you know your onions, you know what you can do. So well done. It's really, really impressive. Yeah. So and yeah, so and the details uh, of the chat ans tasks were also great as well. And how you also put them together were also good as well. So really, really impressed with that. So a very, very great presentation. And even though on my on my chat, I actually pay what a great way to finish the PM training. It was really, really good. So well done for that. So yeah. And yeah, moving on to the Scrum Masters. Right. So okay. So the first person is Adegbenro. So before I move to the feedback, there's one thing I wanted to say to everybody, because this is what you did. You actually presented from all online version, right? I would advise everyone not to do that. Okay, if you want to present from online version, ensure that you download that version, because internet can go down and everything. So please ensure that you don't do that, because you never know what could happen. But now coming to what you've done, right? So it was I like the content. The content were so detailed, even though there are some a bit of maybe where you some punctuation, right? Sometimes where you're supposed to put full stop, there's a comma there, and except from that, I think it was really, really good anyway. And then after full stop, there's no space, something like that. But if I take it as a pitch, right? Because if you are pitching it, you are not going to say full stop or something like that. This is one of the great one as well anyway. So with the content in there and whatever you delivered. And I've said that as a newcomer into the field, don't use DSU. Say it full, okay? That's another thing that I want you guys to kind of do. I like the part of the servant leader qualities one anyway, which I think is good anyway. And also the fact that you also mentioned the key achievements that you've done within the project, right? And also the project that you're involved in. I think for you, I'm going to believe that your CV will be very, very rich, because if this is a profile summary or your pitch, I would say that it will mirror what you put on your CV, which I think is good. It's a confident pitch and also bold one as well. But one way I would just I think it's really, really good, because you made it your own. It's not that you start reading as some people did anyway. So that's another thing. So I would say this is one of the best as well. So well done on that aspect. So then on the chat terms, you listed the questions, and also you did the screenshot of what you've done. So which I think are really, really good. And to be honest, maybe as we go along, for those that want to come into advance, please take this as when I say, can you do a screenshot for me? I really want to see the full screenshot, because I do review those screenshots, as you can see, right? So, but if you only put a bit there, so it's only those ones that I can be able to actually review and give you feedback. So that's why I said, don't worry about the number of screenshots that you put in there. The major thing is because I want to see those things that you put in there, so I can be able to point you in the right direction. To be honest, that is really, really important. But and okay, except from that, so so you put some screenshots, which I think is good. The difference between product owners and the stakeholders, where those one are good. I like the scenario part, where I think that is fine. And also the when you said opportunity for stakeholder to give feedback, and also the team, so which I think is also good as well. So anyway, so I think that was really, really good anyway. And the only thing also look into punctuation anyway. So the later part, when you talk about documentation, I think you omitted the hyphen in there, and say encourage proper documentation, decision and everything. But to be honest, it was good. It's just, if I want to be picky, as sometimes when I look back, I say sometimes it's not that easy to kind of 100% convince me on. I would look into that, try to see what you've done wrong and everything. But the documents that I can see were really, really good anyway. And well done on the team one as well, actually. So you also did the team, and you put the pictures of the teams in there. So, and also even the profile one as well. So well done. So I love your work ethic, and it shows that you are really, really hardworking with a lot of artifacts as well, to be honest. So, and I think we are also in my top rank as well. So well done on that aspect. So this is good. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to move on to Motunrayo. So Motunrayo Adiremi. Okay, so Motunrayo Adiremi, first thing, right? This is not end of sprint presentation, right? But end of program presentation. Just get that, because they're different. End of sprint, you do it at the end of the sprint. End of program, you do it at the end of the program. So there are a lot of sprints within the program anyway. So I know this is one thing that the project manager will not mix up anyway, because they are program and they are projects anyway. So, but just need to know the difference between that. So, and I like the pitch, right? So the written pitch were great, but the delivery could be improved, to be honest. And you need to, yeah, so that you can make it real. Do you get it now? And also believable as well. So, but what you have in there, you have the content, but you need only to improve on how you deliver it, right? So that eventually they know it is yours anyway. Do you get it now? So those are the things that I want you to look into. But to be honest, if you actually deliver the content, I won't have any issues with that, because you've got what you need, what I need in the content. You got even saying it, you are okay, but I just want you to have more confidence in delivering your pitch anyway. So, but well done on what you did anyway. So in terms of the patterns anyway, so agile methodology, so which I think it is good. You mentioned the core principles of agile. Yeah, you drove into the popular agile methodology. Scrum, yeah, I totally agree, to be honest. Maybe other people might not agree. Scrum is the sprint king. Yeah, is the, even to be honest, Scrum is the agile king, not sprint king, to be honest. I would say is the king of agile. The law of agile methodology, I think Scrum is the best one. This is my view anyway. There are other ones like NI, there is also Kanban, SP, yeah. And I think you also mentioned those someone them as well anyway within your screenshot anyway. But I totally agree with what you said. Yeah, but not the sprint king. I don't know, but I would say it's even the agile king anyway. So, and okay, maybe what you're trying to say is, okay, within the Scrum, there's sprints anyway, like, or some board sprints anyway. But yeah, you kind of explain what a sprint is anyway, which I think is good. And you also went to explain what a Kanban is. I would say if anyone is looking for a very good document on agile methodology, please look into Muturayo's document on Chathams. I think it's really, really good. It's going to benefit a lot of people anyway. And also with analogies and everything. This is a very good document anyway. And also went to the velocity and capacity, which I think is brilliant, to be honest. Even I think this is the highlight of your presentation anyway. So not the one that is really, really, really good. So yeah. So, and also handling the Scrum, PBIs and everything is good. And yeah, so, and and at the end, you get what I wrote there is like, yeah, brilliant. You have juicy stuff on Chattans. That's why I said. And in fact, you do actually have juicy stuff on Chattans. I would recommend everyone to follow you, right, on Chattans. So if you can drop your handle, it, because there's a lot in there that not only the basic things that everyone should know, right? From, to be honest, even if you're a QA, Scrum Master, DA, anything about Agile, I think you should read our post anyway. So well done on that anyway. So okay. And then also moving on, you also mentioned the team charter, the mind maps. Okay, yeah, and you did your personal mind map as well. So and I think you are one of those that maybe follow my yeah, even though I've already put a mark down, maybe I will increase the mark based on what I just said now. So, and you said, okay, you use Rayo, right? Which I think is fine. Some people will have said Motun Rayo, and yeah, but who is going to Caucasian might find it difficult to pronounce. This is my own opinion, but you decided to shorten it so that it that can help you anyway. So well done on that aspect. So and yeah, be proud. But it's fine to be proud of yourself anyway. So because oh, I led this particular sprint, and this sprint is the one that's been successful out of other sprint anyway. But of course, even at interviews, you want to be proud of yourself, you're going to be proud of your achievements and everything. So you added a lot of artifacts, you're on point, on time, and everything. So to be honest, well done. And I would, yeah, so I'll put it, I'll give you, you're also at the top anyway. So well done for that. That is really, really, really good. So then Bukola David. So next person, Bukola David. Okay. So another, okay, straight to the point. So I like it because I mentioned this one. This one was also ready, right? And not only that, it's not like when you say, okay, share your screen and you are sharing the full screen and then you're looking for where to put it on slideshow. This person was ready with slideshow. And yeah, because as a Scrum Master, you need to be ready. And yeah, so which I think I really, really like. So well done on that aspect. So, and I love the presentation. The slides were good as well. So, and the structure of it was great. Okay, great presentation, great content, and also great delivery. So, there's a comment I put there which I don't understand now, right? I just put that someone solve. I can't lay my hand on it. Okay, all right. So there's a yeah, I'll pass it there. Sometimes I put a comment in my notes, but sometimes I might not remember what the context is anyway. So this is one of them. But looking at, yeah, I don't know. So it says something. Okay, yeah, I get it. I get it now. And I put it that something was off, right, within your presentation. I can't lay my hand on it, right? There's something that I really don't know. When I have a feeling that there's something, maybe one way or the other, maybe is you were a bit off, right? In terms of structure, because when this happens, I know that when people, I expect that this person should deliver this very well, but they were not able to do that much more. But it's like when you're expecting someone to get 15 over 10, right? And they get 12 over 10. This is what I'm talking about, right? So if this is one of those feelings I had when you're doing that presentation. I expect you to do more because you've kind of started very well. Then eventually it was going down a bit by bit. But it's not that it's so bad anyway, but it was good actually. But you're one of those ones that I'm expecting an excellent presentation to the end. It's like maybe Mission will say you hold the tone to the end. You started very well and continue with that. Do you get it now? Another thing I want to say, right? So in explaining long reach, right? You mentioned there's another, yeah. Okay, on your slide, you said create a comprehensive e-commerce platform to expand company digital presence, to be honest, which I think is a long one. But I think the word that you are looking for is digital transformation, right? Which I think that's one thing that you need to look into anyway. But yeah, you said expanded digital. Yeah, I think that's what the word that you use, expanded the digital, blah, blah, blah. I didn't put that anyway, but maybe presence or something like that. But it's basically digital transformation. That is, I think that is also, yeah, is an e-commerce digital transformation. That's what Longlish Way is anyway. But the presentation was good anyway. So well done on that aspect. So, and I like the parts, yeah, when you say why Bukola, that in my note I say, wow, this is beyond excellent, to be honest. So whether, and that's why at that point that I put at the top, I just felt like this one is an excellent candidate, but you are actually how would I describe it now? So you take your eyes off the ball for a few seconds there anyway. So that's another thing. So you just need to know that you can do it. Believe that you can actually do it, to be honest, and you have it in you, to be honest. So well done on that aspect. So and also, yeah, so your chat hands is brilliant as well. So but I would have preferred that you put lots of things in there anyway. So you're now a teacher in there. So it's so yeah. So I would say Yeah, some you are one of those people that yeah, people should also follow on Chatterns as well. Anyway, so well done on that aspect. So I think this is another great one, to be honest. So and also you added your how you created your process, which is brilliant. I think maybe you are the only person that did this one, or maybe a few one. I like this anyway because that's fun. But the only feedback I want to give is like how to make that presentation professional and neat. Do you get it now? Where you put one, two, and you circle everything. Yeah, the one instead of using the handwriting. I don't know how you did that. Maybe because maybe use a touchscreen or something like that. You put type the two, type the one. Do you get now? Type it in there. And instead of handwriting or cycling it with hand or with mouse or something like that. So I would say that you should use a rectangle, right? Put a rectangle box there and then or use an arrow. So that would make it more professional. So but it was I like the step were really, really good. And also the tracker was also good as well. So well done on that aspect. So but yeah, I want one thing that you should not do next time is putting a sample of your CV right in on yeah. So don't do that anyway. So I would yeah. So but to be honest, even I know this is good. So to the extent on my note, I said I need this person in advance. But okay, I will leave that for later anyway. So well done. That was also good. So brilliant. Yeah. So next person is Bimpe Ayola. Okay, so this is another great presentation as well. So yeah, so one thing I said, I liked how she talked about what she did right when she joined anyway. So and how she did it as well, her position and responsibilities as well. So which I think is really, really good. So detailed and she went through what she did carry out in different ceremonies during the internship and yeah, so which I think is really, really good. And also the project that she worked on as well. So and I think yeah, I like the level of detail anyway so what you did anyway, so which I think is good. So though the PowerPoint could have been improved anyway, because it's compared to what other people have done is a bit basic, but it's good. Is it, I don't think it's even PowerPoint, I think it's Word document or yeah, yeah. So but yeah, it's Word document. So it was good if it had been a PowerPoint, maybe it might have been better anyway. So but that was really, really good anyway. So and so team information were good as well. Anyway, so okay, I think later you switched to PowerPoint anyway. So it was a great report. Yeah, serve as yeah. So to be honest, it was that great, it was that good, right? That I said this should be styled as a yardstick to measure excellence because it was good anyway. So and I said this is one of the best as well. So well done on that. It's exceptional. I love the setup of the Azure board as well. So I think, yeah, we saw that before and also you also added it as well. So, and yeah, so this is another great one. To be honest, I think the Scrum Masters are doing very well anyway. So, and it was good. Well done on that aspect. Yeah. Okay. So, so the next person is Yetunde Olugbeji. Okay. So, okay, so the pitch were good actually, right? So and even though I might have preferred that you actually make the job. I mean, I prefer that you kind of put the pitch, past it anyway. So for instance, you're talking about, yeah, as a opportunity, yeah, at AZ. At the point I was like, okay, who is AZ? And I thought, okay, maybe AZ is a company that you're applying for anyway, which I think is fine anyway. So that got me a bit confused. But later I realized that, okay, just put the AZ as the name of the company that you want to apply for anyway. So, but the content was good and the delivery was really, really good as well. Strong delivery, I would say. So, and yeah, demand map was also good as well. The charters representation that you did was also really, really good anyway. And yeah, and also, yeah, you listed all the tasks that you did there as well. So yeah. And one thing I'm not sure, right? Hold on. Okay, all right, okay. I think I get something mixed up later anyway. So because some screenshots I did was for okay, all right. So okay, and yeah, I think yeah, in terms of Yetunde, it was good anyway. You put the screenshot of the team charter, this ceremony. Actually, yeah, you are the only one that actually put the ceremony because at the beginning of the internship, I asked you guys to do this as well. So that you are not confused when you go to work to know that what are the dates and time of your ceremonies, and you actually put that in there, which I think is really, really good. Into how, sorry, one thing, yeah, it's good. So this is another great one, very, very impressive, I would say. So yeah. Okay. Next one is Adebayo. Adebayo. Okay. For Adebayo, it was a shaky start at the beginning, but the pitch was okay. The pitch was good in even though you started a little shaky in the beginning, but the pitch was good anyway. So well done on that aspect. Yeah. So and okay. So and if the PowerPoint could be improved a little bit anyway. So, but maybe because I've seen a better one anyway. If not, I think it's okay. So, like for instance, you just need to look at the text and everything anyway. So, and like the title, you put a gray on black, and that didn't actually kind of gel for me anyway. So, but the content were brilliant, I would say. So, and I like, yeah, you talk about what we, why we do tests. Yeah. So, which I think is good. You are on point on that one in terms of verification, validation anyway, and identifying of the bugs and the likes. So, yeah. And also, yeah, testing, software testing and its type anyway, that is also good anyway. So, and yeah, so yeah, maybe this is one thing that I can recommend. Yeah, so if you are looking at, I mentioned the fact that functional requirement and non-functional requirement anyway. So if you are still confused about it, I'm talking about everyone now. So please do read the blog by Adebayo. Okay, because he mentioned non-functional testing and functional testing, right? So what is functional testing? You will actually get a brief idea about it so that you know that non-functional is different from what you guys are calling non-functional anyway. So, but the content were great as well. So, and yeah, so when you're doing your screenshot, ensure that you do your screenshot without the tax bar showing because you can see that the test strategy, right? So I think the content of the strategy is okay. Yeah, I think it's fine anyway because yeah, I'm expecting that you at least explain, yeah, test level, what are the test level, what are the design techniques and everything, but you listed them anyway, but which is fine. But like I say, when someone say, what are the components of a test ID, you just like test level, test, but what are these ones as well? So I would have preferred that you explain them as well, but the content will, yeah, I think they are okay anyway, but next time, please do explain what they are. And if you can put a brief explanation in there as well. So it's just that the content that you are so straight on the point, punchy and everything. Do you get it now? Yeah. So those are the things I want to, okay. So I want you to improve, right? For instance, yeah, project, yeah, you put long reach menu, some, yeah, tool used, then you put Visual Studio, and even the S in Studio should be capital S. And you did the same mistake on the automation as well. You put Visual Studio as lowercase v, and do you get it now? So all those little things you want to, as a keyway, you want to ensure that you fix them. And one thing that I want to look into, you said on your screenshot you put snipping tool, which is fine, right? Which is one of the tools that you could use to snip things anyway. But when you're doing your presentation, you put snap, you actually say snapping tool. Maybe that's a slip of tongue. Just watch for that one anyway. So I love your contribution towards the project, even though I would have preferred that you added more stories anyway. Project on Swallag, which I think is brilliant anyway. So having to go in there, do automation on that. So well done on that aspect. Yeah. So, and yeah, setting up automation from scratch, that is brilliant. Well done. I like that. So the steps, you put the step, yeah, installation of Visual Studio, .NET Core, Nugget packages. Yeah, this is really, really great. So, and even though the PowerPoint could have been improved, but the content were really, really good. So one thing that I want you to look into is how things are reaching as well. For instance, end units. I know you wrote them in capital letter, right? End unit is not plural. Okay, is end unit. Okay, that is one. And normally you write the N in capital letter, and I think the other one is in lowercase anyway. So you need to watch that anyway. So, but it's good. It's good. So I like what you did. So I like the details as well. So you went through the step by step and everything, which is good. So, and even though the start was a bit shaky, I like the fact that you quickly recover and you improve it. So well done on that. So even though it was two test cases that were automated, but I think you should have done better, but well done on that one. Yeah. Okay. So, and next person is Davis. Davis. Okay. So I like I mentioned before, right? So when people say adept, I've seen this several times. Please, if you have that word in your CV or provisional summary, please lose it anyway. So and yeah, so yeah, except from that, this is a very well done delivery, yeah, and yeah, you actually personalize your presentation, right? You didn't read it. Yeah, you went through that in that pace. So you're very well done on that aspect. So I'm really, really impressed. So this is good. So yeah. So and also the layout of the faces of the life cycle was good. The key concept was good. Yeah, and you added the test cases on the box as well. So which I think is good. It shows that you can actually, you know how to raise a bug and also put the details of the bug, the report steps, the expected result, and the actual result, which I think is good as well. So, and the part about the example and the command, I don't get anyway. So that's another thing that so maybe it's okay. You're talking about the WebDriver commands and everything. Okay, maybe that's fine anyway. So, okay. So, but except from that, so the locator, you added locator, setting up Azure, setting up Selenium C# framework. I like that one, which is good. I like the step by step, to be honest. This is brilliant, to be honest. So, and because if you can do that and you can follow it by yourself and you know how to do it, because you go for interviews, you'll be able to do that yourself. I love the feature file you've written, and it's detailed as well. So, which I think is really, really good actually, because the level of that detail is good as well. And then you can see I've been praising you a lot now. So, and boom, I was expecting, you of course you added a few of the chatterns as well anyway. But and it's like, okay, I'm expecting more, maybe because of you, right? So, and eventually you now told me, okay, I'm finished. And you cannot just finish like that, to be honest. But it was a great presentation, but it just left me hanging at the end, right? Which I don't appreciate, right? Because you've kind of, yeah, give me a lot of things and I'm expecting more. I'm expecting more than just say, okay, yeah, have a good night. Yeah. But that's another thing. I think you should not do that. You should, yeah, this also apply for interviews when you can see on the face of the interviewer that you are actually eating the notes, right? Ensure that you don't leave that place with a lot of things still stored in your heart. Do you get it now? Ensure that you pour everything out, right? Because I know you could do that. I know that you could do that, but you ate back some of the things I was expecting you to do as well. So, but having said that, it was still a great presentation as well. Okay. So moving on to KG. Okay. So, okay. So the profile was good, right? Okay, so the profile was good actually. So was great. To be honest, I like the fact that you put the what's it called, the tools and everything, and you delivered it very well as well. So which I think is really good. Well done on that aspect. So, and one thing that you need, because at the point I was a bit confused, where, and I know that you maybe you struggle a bit as well in terms of how do I make my transition from BA to QA, right? So there's something that you put in there that I see key BA related, right? And at the point, so it's just for you to know uh how to make that transition, right? You need a great story. You need to have your story ready, right? So one of those is to leave the BA part and then have a story of migration to become a QA, right? So because what I see now is you are infusing both together, right? And at that point, if you see a role that is BA/QA, because sometimes it does happen like that, it's good. But if you don't see that, then you might need to say, I was a BA, but now I'm a QA. And why did I move from BA to QA? Do you get it now? And I'll tell you, I moved from a developer to a QA. And I always get that question, why? And sometimes I make a joke and I say, oh, I was a developer in my early days, right? But now I moved into the bright side of development, which is QA. So everyone will just laugh anyway. So you just need to know why you are making that transition, right? And transition could be like as a result of progression. Transition could be as a result of the fact that you found a gap in something and you filled it and you enjoy feeling that. And you now thought, oh, after all, even though when I was a QBA, I do UAT anyway. So, and I enjoy the testing part. And then in the particular project, they did not have testers, and I fill in the gap and I enjoyed it so much. And from there, I then carry on. So that's another story anyway. But yeah, even though you have a very strong profile and also strong delivery, you need to ensure that your pitch is not all over the place, right? It's focused on what you are looking for. And you need to also ensure that you get a bridge, right, to marry the two profiles together. So that's one thing that you need to look into before you kind of progress anyway. So based on the pitch that you did anyway. So, however, coming from that, yeah, the achievements were also good as well. So even though I was expecting more from you because I know you are expecting that you can do better than what you did. But the step-by-step on how to create C# automation were also great as well. So well done, because once you can be able to kind of put that together and you can show people that you can do it, I think it's really, really good to have that. So, and yeah, so, and I like the fact that you kind of put them together. But one thing that I can say, your test did not pass, and it cannot pass because it's got bugs anyway. So, and yeah, iWebDriver, you kind of got the name of the package wrong. Of course, with that, it won't even pass. So I would say that you ensure that you look back on that one and ensure that you put what you need to do in there. So, and however, yeah, because there's a bug in there anyway. So, and yeah, so but the steps is good, right? So that, because the major thing is the step, to understand the step and to go through the step. But the content, because as you do that, I still want to ensure that I'm able to give you feedback on the story that you wrote as well. So, and even the feature file that you wrote has not got step definition at the back of that. So you also need to ensure that even when you're doing your cleaning, you will fail because there's no step definition created for your story as well. So that's another thing that you need to look into. So having said that, so yeah, you put some stuff on chat answer anyway. So I'm not going to give feedback on the end of an internship report because I think you added that anyway. So, but this is only going to be on the presentation. But one thing I can say about this presentation is like it was very, very curated which is good actually. But I think it can impress me more. Yeah. Yeah. So, but however, I am impressed on what you've done, but I know that you can impress me more on that. And you know what I mean anyway. So well done on that. And yeah. Okay. So next person is Olusegun Alao. Olusegun Alao. Olusegun Alao. Okay. So yeah, so one thing I can tell you, I would say that you should leave that 1 year, okay, out of the pitch. Yeah. So I think I saw someone like that actually mentioned that I would only say, okay, for instance, uh, with experience in ensuring blah blah blah, without saying with 1 year experience. Do you get now? I will remove the 1 year of from there. I will just say with experience in, so just something like that. But one thing I can say, I love the boldness. I love the story that you told as well. So which I think is good. You explained the tasks that you did, the roles and the tools. I love the fact that you are able to relate your role as an architect, right, to what you're doing. That is brilliant, to be honest. So for me, and I look at, okay, Kiwi and Aki, I think they go together, isn't it? Because as an Aki, you go to a building and ensure the quality of the building, isn't it? So as a quality assurance, you assure the quality of a particular software. As an architect, right? You draw, you plan, and also you ensure that the building is safe for everybody to live in. So those things are they go together. And I'm going to believe that you understand that because you also say some of the things that I was looking for from that point. It shows that you are able to make that transition. I like the structure and the layout of how you are able to drive your pitch was also good as well. So well done on that aspect. So then also in terms of the chat arms, okay. So please, in terms of screenshot, right? So when you're doing a screenshot, yeah, let it be tidy, okay? So for you now, you just do a screenshot of the whole page with the tab and everything. Don't do that. So, and even I can see some of the things that you worked before and everything. So yeah, so, and that is not professional, right? Having said that, right, the how to set up Azure DevOps, how to set up the automation from scratch is good anyway. So well done on that aspect. So even though I would expect that you have more, you went to the, yeah. So, and Hold on. Yeah. So, having said that, I think the long reach test file were good anyway. So I can see from what you've written, right? So, and the Oaks files were okay actually. So from those ones, and also yeah, so the feature files were also good as well. For the Amazon one, it was good anyway. So and it's just like, so when you guys do this, I think, yeah, I want you guys to put lots of screenshots and everything so that I can be able to kind of give you feedback on every of the steps anyway. But having said that, this is good as the fact that you also went back as well. So the test plan and the test strategy that you also put there was also okay. So well done on that aspect. So okay. So next person is Adewoyin Omolara. Adewoyin Omolara. Okay. So yeah. So one thing that I want to say, this is a bit punchy, right? So straight to the point. Yeah. This could be improved, to be honest. So this could be improved, right? So one thing I want to say now, yeah, you mentioned some of the skills that you learned, or the skill, even though I don't like the word length, right? Because I prefer the skill that you have, right? So, but when you say skill length, that, yeah, having said that, that's fine. But you also mentioned that quality assurance is one of them, or software testing. No, you are a software tester, so you cannot have a skill of a software testing. Do you get it now? So, and you need to have a extra skill, right? Because it said I'm a builder and my skill is building, right? You are meant to, technically, is tautology. You are meant to have that anyway. You get it now. So when they are looking, you are looking for another thing anyway, except from that one that you mentioned. So you put a screenshot of what people did anyway. So, but yeah, but yours, unless I don't know. Are you Jumi? Because I can't see Omolara on that screenshot actually. So because on the screenshot that you put in there, Omolara Adeto Adewoyin, I can't see your name in there, right? So that actually gave me, oh, what is it? Is your name? If you can put something on the chat for me to, if I miss, yeah, maybe. So if we can put that out there. So yeah. So on the screenshot for the tags that was assigned, I can see Kasim, I can see Jumi, there's Mion, Samuel, Timothy, like 5, but I can't see yours in there anyway. But having said that, yeah. So the other contents were okay. Yeah, but I love that screenshot because it just shows what everyone has done in that particular sprint anyway. So, but yeah, so I love, yeah, your detailed sprint summary anyway, what you did by sprint, which I think is good, and the tools I use, and BDD with SpecFlow. I just put a comment there. I said BDD with SpecFlow. But to be honest, I really, okay, all right, okay, all right, but you send it to Jimmy to upload for you, but apparently maybe it was not anyway. So okay, all right, that's okay. So yeah. So one thing that I also want to say is that your screenshots are sometimes small, and yeah, so you put too much on a page, almost like 7 screenshots on a page, and I can't see some of them, right? So because I want to be able to see them so I can give feedback for you anyway. So please bear that in mind. So, and even the one I could see, they are basic, to be honest. And when you finish your presentation, and I just say, is that all? So I was expecting you to kind of get more, right? So, and you only answered 2 questions on chat answers as well, right? Oh, I'm a bit on a dilemma. Yeah, I'm in between to say you have to redo this anyway, to be honest. So, and to be honest, this is not meeting my expectation, actually, to be honest. So, I need to, yeah, if you can, yeah, yeah, please, you might need to resend it, send the one that you think, yeah, actually meets, yeah, this is still not meeting what I'm looking for, right? So, and so, okay. So you need to, yeah, this is below the mark I'm looking for anyway. So please, you might need to kind of redo it and send it to, yeah, to allow me or myself anyway. So yeah. So if you don't mind, yeah. And also the chat answers as well, you need to kind of ensure that you have enough questions answered. So next person, or Oluwatoyosi Ojo, right? So okay, so so this is a great pitch, okay, and also a detailed one at that. Anyway, so well done on that aspect. So this is good, and I like the fact, yeah. So, but you said your name is Toyo, which I think is good. I like that anyway, but I don't know why you now put the long one on that or Reolua. Maybe you just want to kind of get us bamboozled anyway. So yeah, this is my full name. I'm Oreolua Toyosi. Kind of, yeah. So, but I like the pitch anyway. What I'm looking for is what you put in there. So well done, and which is good anyway. So, and yeah, one thing that I want you to look into is the pronunciation of DevOps, right? Because I think you kept on calling it DevOps, like DIEV ops. So please just look into that. But the presentation was good anyway. So well done. And also the questions that you also did Chatham's, okay, 11 questions. So, and you put the details. Like I said, now maybe I should have been more, yeah, open to that, because some of you just put the screenshot of the snapshot anyway. So with that, I don't, yeah, I can't actually see the content to be able to read, but that's fine. It shows that you've actually done it anyway. And I like the fact that you put a lot of images on all your uh patterns as well anyway. So yeah, so well done on that aspect. So then sprint by sprint, you also added the what you did, which I think that is good. This is really, really awesome, I said anyway. So I put that in my notes. So yeah, so to be honest, I like the fact you know what you've done, which is good anyway. And for me, it's awesome. It's really, really good. So, and even from the keyway point of view, I think this is one of the best so far anyway. So, which I think is really, really good. But you could have done better by just putting each of the screenshots on one page anyway. Maybe you are thinking it will be too much anyway, but it's fine. Even the screenshot is captured professionally. It's not like it's your tax by anything, but that was fun. So even some of them I can't see properly anyway, but it was good anyway. So the test cases that was done, I think you are one of those that actually did a lot of test cases, so which I think it's really, really uh commendable. So well done on that anyway. So yeah. So next person is Quazim Sonny. Okay, I kind of like your profile. It was good. So I like it, even though it's mentioned all the key points that you need to focus on, which I think is good. So I like that. And also the tools is there as well. So yeah. So one thing I want to say is you mentioned that during your internship, I won't say that, I say while working with Blue Sky instead of during my internship, if that's okay. And there's one thing that you said that maybe I might need to get that part recorded. It's already recorded. Maybe I need to get it snipped out actually, because one of your mentors actually said those words maybe a few years ago, actually, right? Which is catching bug. He said you were catching bugs. I think when I see that particular person, I always call him catching bug. Maybe you are one of those now catching bugs anyway. So and yeah, so I don't know whether the person is in your team as well. Maybe he said the same thing as well. But please don't use catching bug, okay? It's not anyway. So and you find bugs, you don't catch bugs anyway. Maybe that's yeah. So yeah. And I like the fact that you delivered your presentation, yeah, and you make it your own. You did not read through. You kind of make it real actually, so which I think is good. And also yeah, your sprint by sprint test cases that you did was wonderful actually. It shows that you've put that to art. You already know what you did, you put them out. So I really love this one. This is good anyway. So and the presentation was also good actually. Even you went overboard, yeah, put screenshots about the story and also the mobile one. It's funny anyway, but it's really good anyway. So and also even your learning path as well. So you did the Amazon, you also did some part of the Long Reach Way as well. So and yeah, so well done on that. But even in the automation, I would expect that you do more anyway. But yeah, the one that you did is not bad anyway. So well done. So and also chat times also is good. So that is yeah, I think you also rank up in there within the keywords anyway. So and this is good. Well done, Kazim. So I'm impressed with what you did anyway. So yeah. So yeah, that is good. Yeah. So next person, Simeon Oderide. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, so this is the in terms of the pitch, right? I said this is one of the signature. No, okay, that's not it anyway. So this is a very good delivery as well. So and you went through all the pitch, which is good. The content is good, and also you didn't actually read it. You say it from your heart, which I think is good. You own it. The pitch was okay, the tone, the delivery. So I can say that this is basically like 12 over 10 in terms of delivery and also in terms of content as well. You got everything. And also you also went through your experience as well, previous experience, application in healthcare and everything, which I think is good. So because you might also find yourself working in that sector anyway, you should be able to relate to that, and which I think is good anyway. So and I love some part of what you said. So one of my signature achievements is blah 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 blah. So it's really good actually. That actually kind of, if I'm an interviewer, I'll say, okay, this is good. Anyway, so it shows that you're proud of what you've done and also achievement that you've delivered. So and you mentioned strong manual testing as well, yeah, which I think yeah has been key to your success, which I think is okay anyway. So but okay. I mean, yeah, of course, you put the CV, which I like that anyway. It shows that for me, even looking at that, I can even give feedback to say the format of CV is great, even though I don't say the content. But if this is how it's laid out, I think it's good anyway. So with that, so then the ceremonies you added, the agile team charter, the sprint, the test plan as well, the test strategy, which is good. Then the test cases is good as well anyway. So yeah, I think that is fine. The one that you added is okay. So, and the bug that was raised as well, and the content, it is fine anyway. So I think it's okay because it just shows that, okay, you've been able to know how to use the comment within Azure DevOps, which is fine. And the fact that you put the actual result and you put the screenshot is good. Yeah, the bug life cycle, I think uh, I'm not sure of this one anyway. So, but looking at that, duplicate close, yeah, I think it's okay. It's okay. It's just that it doesn't say in terms of the agile cycle that in terms of your board, right, that you do. So you should be able to do the one for your board from using agile methodology, because this can pass as a waterfall one anyway. So, but it's okay. So, and the SharePoint one as well. So test cases design to, and also one bug was created and you commit. And that one, that information that you said was good anyway, because one, you said that you actually raised a bug, and there's one that you did not raise. You just communicated it with the developer, and then they fix it. Because at work it also happens. So it saves you time, it saves you even having to create the bugs and then fix. So if your developer is right beside you, you just call the developer or send a message and say, "Oh, John, this is not working. Can you see it? Let me show you quickly." And if John can say, "Don't worry, I'll quickly fix it," and they will deploy it. So that's fine. But the only disadvantage with that is that you don't get to, if you're being measured by the number of bugs that you raise, right? Sometimes you would lose on that because it's been fixed. Then number two is like, if that bugs reappeared again, you would look as if you did not actually raise it. Do you get it now? So that's another thing that you get anyway. But sometimes at work that happens, that you just ask the developer to fix and it's fixed. So you've not done anything bad by doing so anyway. I'm just pointing out, if you want to do that at work, you need to know the terrain, right? So that you can do it properly based on the company that you work for anyway. Okay, so and the test cases, I can see the automation test cases there. So I'm not a bit impressed anyway, because even in the feature file, you only have three feature files, three lines, and one is commented out. And then, of course, the pass is only the given, which is navigation. And then I know I am on the correct page. That's all. So yeah, so I really want you guys to kind of, yeah, automation is not, of course, it's not that difficult and it's not easy as well. So it's something, so, but of course, it's something that you will learn more in advance if you do come anyway. So, and that is a bit I want you to look into in that automation. I think I would say there are few people within the team right now that I can say already know automation, but some people are still kind of behind anyway. So, but it also always happen within the internship that some people will not get that automation straight before they finish internship, but when they are in the advanced, there's no how you're going to run away from it, because you have the mentors and you have the people that will hold your hand, and you have a project to deliver anyway. So you have a presentation to also do anyway. So that would force you to know that more. I like the fact that eventually you then went back to add more test cases, but which is good. I love that. Yeah, those three test cases were good. So even though the other one were not, I like that. And not only that, those test cases were detailed, and good thing, right? The best things, and I would say even compared to other test cases I've seen, right, is the fact that you even use examples, right? Brilliant. Even though if I have scolded you before now, I will praise you at this level. If this is what you've done and you know that you've done it, even though the other one did not pass, even the one that passed with the example and everything, that is brilliant. Okay, that is very, very brilliant. So well done on that aspect. So, and also the page and the step definition that you also display were also good as well. So, and maybe as you go along within the advanced, we will teach you how to do the what's it called, parameterization. You did that, it's okay, but some parameter can be renamed to make sense anyway. So, and the steps on how to set up Visual Studio, not the step to set up Visual Studio because that's what you said, but this is basically how to set up uh, automation framework using SpecFlow and Selenium, right? So it's not setting up a Visual Studio only because setting up Azure DevOps, no, setting up Selenium with Visual Studio and everything. Visual Studio is part of the IDE you have to use. So it's a section, right? So if you don't mind, let me just put that out. So okay, but that was good. And I like the Native Portal one that you eventually did as well. So which is good. So well done. And I think you should be proud of yourself as well. So even though the beginning was not that, yeah, even in terms of presentation, as you go along, the presentation was good. It was a great one, and I love that. And the details of the what's it called, the page object were also good as well. So it shows that you kind of know how to do a very good page object, and also you put the detail, and you know how to use selector, CSS selector, and also you've also used Spark within that as well. So well done. That was really, really, really good. So well done, Simeon, for that. Yeah. So next person is Taiwo Arola. Taiwo. So in time of Taiwo, okay, all right. The pitch was great, right? Though could be improved. I mean, pronunciation wise, anyway. So, but in terms of the pitch, it was good actually. So, and so I would recommend that you go through the pitch several times and master it and also you master it to the event. There is no break in between. Do you get it now? And you did not read it through, right? This is very, very important because I know that you could do it. I know that you can do it. Do you get it now? I so believe in this particular person that, yeah, because, yeah, you've got a lot of things in stock, right? But you just need to kind of put more effort. Yeah, I believe you can do better. I know you have that potential. And even though at this point you just delivered it, right? I've not seen what you are going to present, but I've already written that, yeah, this person has got a lot of things anyway. And you need a little push. You need someone to say you can do it anyway. So also no, it is test strategy, not test strategic. I think you mentioned that like two times like that within it. Yeah. And also chat ants. I think that you also got that spelling wrong as well. Chat ants. So okay. And having said that, right, in terms of the presentation that you did, the test automation were good, right? The step by step were good, but you need to work on your presentation skills and in terms of screenshot, how to do screenshots. So, like I said, when you do screenshot, don't make sure that it's only the application that you are doing the screenshot that is showing, not like you are showing your taskbar, you are showing the front. So only you just do screenshot of the application. Maybe another thing would allow me, maybe we'll look into presentation skill for the next batch because this is appearing as simple as that. Yeah. So you need to ensure it. But the content were good, to be honest. So the nugget packages that you need to add and the steps, okay. Then also then when you went back to the test plan and also, yeah, you mentioned test strategic again. So yeah, so having said that, the feature files, the email files that you did were good. The base files that was also good. I love the feature file that you presented as well. You also use the examples and not only one scenarios, you put a lot of scenarios for the example, which is brilliant anyway. So, but and yeah, and also the pass. So by passing, we mean that the three tests actually passed anyway, so which I think is good anyway. So, but looking at them, I don't see what they are doing, right? Okay, all right. So yeah. So I really, yeah, okay. All right, that is fine because they are invalid. This one I'm looking at are invalid anyway. So the email is invalid. Brilliant anyway. So, but the only thing I can say, okay, all right, that's fine. I think it's really, really good because I can see different test cases that you are in terms of email addresses. That's when you are trying to test because email addresses can get different permutation and combination where they can be invalid, which I think is good. You actually went through the three different ways, which is good. Well done on that aspect. So it was good. Then you went through the creating test cases. That is fine as well. So yeah, and yeah, I think for me this is good, even though the presentation could be improved. And you added some question on patterns. I like what you've done. I like the work ethic and also the test automation that you did, almost 6 test cases, which is brilliant. And I think you will also rank up there as well. So well done, Taiwo. And I believe that you can do this. I believe in, yeah. So that's what I want you to look into anyway. So you are up there actually. So one thing I can say, so I know you have the knowledge, you have the ability. So if you pick that up and pick some people in and let me teach you what I know, right? You will also get better. I want to encourage you to do that anyway. For the little that you've have been able to do in automation, teach people because you need to improve in your presentation skills, right? And teaching people would help you to do that. So I'm giving you that recommendation if that's okay. So going on to Temitope Kukoyi. So okay, so this is also great, right? I like your story. I like, yeah. So you are able to drill down on your education and also previous experience as well, and to motivate why they need you, right? So for that is brilliant. And also looking at the elevator pitch, but I won't call it a professional summary or professional statement. Is an elevator pitch because there's I and everything in there, but you won't use this on your CV. But the content were good, so well done on that. So I like how you use your background as well to collaborate what you are uh, asking for. Anyway, so setting up test automation, I think that one is good. I love the, yeah. So, but yeah, even though I like the how you presented it, but the 4 screenshots on a page, I think they're too much anyway. So that's one thing. And also, yeah, you also were one of those that also do screenshots of the whole page and with the tax bar that you've already opened. And yeah, basically every of your information is seen on the slide, so you don't want to do that anyway. So yeah, please ensure that you will correct that. So yeah, but that is fine. So then also how to handle situation when, yeah, okay, that also is fine as well. So and describe concept of that also, yeah, is fine. So, and the tasks that you worked on also, yeah, the automation, that is fine. So I like the fact, yeah, I like the step definition. You showed me that you actually done the assertion, which is also good as well. So as you can see, and you've also used the um, yeah, use the page object for that as well. So, and the feature files were also good as well. So well done on that aspect. So, and yeah, of course, that one also passed. Even there's other one that I didn't see pass anyway, but it's fine anyway. So one of the feature files or the step definition, you did not finish the then clause. Yeah, that needs to be finished. If you can finish that one. anyway. So yeah. So having said that, yeah, this is, yeah, I said this is another person with a great potential, but you didn't show it enough, actually, right? Of course, I know that you know what I mean. So you have that potential, but you didn't show me enough. Okay. So I think you have a lot to do, right? And in terms of automation, you're already there, but you couldn't actually present it more for me to be able to see. So, which I think is something that I don't want you to feel bad, but you kind of, I feel that you have a lot to give, but you actually head back. You get it now. So, please ensure that next time you kind of put everything. But it was good, but I know that you can do better than what you've done anyway, from what I can see. So, yeah, but well done. Next person is Mobolaji. Mobolaji. Okay. All right. This is another one that I think was very, very great anyway. Very, very great. So summary was okay anyway. So uh I like the soft keys in there. So it shows that you went and you told us, okay, this is what I can do, this is what the skills I have, which I think is good. And also the test script, 15 test script, you sure is good. And also raise $5. Well done, to be honest, I can say. So it shows that you've kind of got a lot of experience in doing this anyway. So of course, lesson learned, I didn't ask for that anyway, but it's good you added them anyway. So test plan is good. Requirement traceability is fine. So, and the automation, yeah, I think in terms of automation, you also did well as well. You did very well. So, which I think is really, really good. Anyway, so you 4 feature files for long reach, non-functional. Okay, so now you need to know, hopefully, maybe at this point, you know that you shouldn't call it non-functional automation testing because there's nothing like that. Okay, so the fact that the site is not clickable, it's not doesn't mean that it's not functional. So don't use that approach. But having said that, I think you are one of the best in automation, if not the best, because from the number of test cases that you've automated, it's really, really good. Not only that, you also kind of link it with the Azure DevOps actually. So this is really, really, really brilliant actually. So if I have to kind of give someone, so yeah, so I think you uh, in all the presentation, I will rank you at the first, to be honest. So, and because of that, actually, not only that, even your scenarios and everything, and I can see them, you put them in there, and yeah, it's yeah, and also you also scenario routine in Trello for mobile manual testing. So, and that it's really, really, really good. Well done, to be honest. I'm really, really impressed with that. So, and so yeah, so funny what I put in my comments anyway. And I said this is the best thus far, to be honest. Even I've not even got to that comment, but I know that it was there anyway. So this is the best thus far, is the best so far anyway. So and I want to say thank you for not letting the keyword down. So it was, I think like everyone was waiting for you to do your presentation and you did it very well and you showed a lot of things as well. So well done on that aspect. So I think, yeah, I can boldly say in terms of even not the other roles, I think no one can match what you've done anyway. So, yeah. So, okay. So next person is Nathan. Nathan, okay. Okay, all right. This is this is becoming interesting actually, right? So yeah, okay, all right. So in my notes, I kind of say, okay, you use a lot of buzzword. It was really, really good. I love this. Really, really well. Very, very confident delivery. And this person may apply for a senior testing role. I don't remember what you said anyway, but it must have been very, very, very good. Yeah. And there's some word that you also said that I kind of star. Okay, I'm gonna come back to that. But your delivery was good. And also the pitch was brilliant as well, I can say. So I think you are ready, very much ready. If I can say that you start to apply for senior role, I believe that you can get it as well. So please, but of course, yeah, start what you are confident about, but you are much ready. You are very, very ready. So well done on that aspect. Maybe a little brush here and there on how you deliver things and everything. One of them I can say. So I may not like the part that you said that I don't like to be spoon-fed or something like that. So and that can tip you off sometime, to be honest. But except from that, the rest were so good and excellent anyway. But I know what you are trying to say, right? But you just need to reconstruct that sentence. Yeah, do you get it now? Because I don't want you to go and say it again in a presentation or in with a recruiter. Do you get it now? But you want to say, I am independent, right? I can work without, yeah, you get it now. You are independent, but you don't need to say, hey, I don't like to be spoon fed. Sometimes you could also sound like you don't like to be managed as well. So yeah, I work independently and I can work under people as well. Do you get it now? Because people want to know if you want to work as a team and also you can work independently as well. So that's one thing now I want to give you as a feedback anyway. But your presentation was good. You've done speech, user stories. Yeah. So, and also, yeah, there's a lot of things that, yeah. So something I wanted to correct, actually, you mentioned the platform that you said the platform for selling, blah, blah, like that. I've forgotten how you said it. But instead of that for selling, basically what you are trying to say is e-commerce. Do you get it now? That's the one word that summarizes any platform that are used for selling anyway. So yeah, so that you need to kind of look into. So the setting up test framework were good. We're done on that aspect. So, and okay, and other, yeah. So one thing, yeah, even you can see that I've been praising you at the point that I said, though I was looking for some screenshot on automation, but I didn't see them, right? So that you kind of let me down. Technically, because I can say, oh, I've already said this person should apply for senior role, but for you to do that, you need to do automation. You need to be able to do that. But to be honest, what you did was great anyway. So it was a great presentation with that level of delivery, but you had some back, right? And that I am not happy with that. Do you get it now? So I want you to kind of, yeah, probably you already done it, you have it anyway, because I believe you could, yeah, but you kind of let that one, yeah, out. But I think you are ready. So with that, you are going to lose a bit of marks anyway on that aspect. So, okay, next person is Dapo. Okay. So yeah, so in terms of the content, this is also really, really great as well. So the content was okay. Yeah, uh the tools were there as well. And of course, like I said, this will not be a professional summary, it will be your pitch anyway. So bear that in mind. I like the fact that you also combine with your skills as well, and you also drive it with the processes as well, not only talking about what you've done, you talk about the process as well. And also you also kind of whet the appetite of the interviewer to say what you are planning to do and everything. So which I think is good. You deliver it really well and so confident as well. So well done on that aspect. So moving on to the chat terms. Yeah. So no, okay, you also broke down the program summary into different keys, which that is fine anyway. So then end of program report. So what you did sprint by sprint, a bit pronunciation of Azure, right? Need to look into that. So Azure pronunciation. So if you can look into how that. So except from that, yeah. So the test cases on SharePoint, we're okay. And the few test cases, yeah. To be honest, you said the few test cases on SharePoint are long range. I'm not sure these are your own only or for everyone, but because for me, I'm only interested in what you did anyway, not what the whole team did anyway. But having said that, that is okay if you just then also moving on to setup of automation, so which is also good as well. I love the detail as well. So what you put in there. So yeah. And if yeah, of course um the feature files that you wrote were detailed as well. So and yes, a few of them passed anyway, so which I think is good. Hopefully it's not the one that you guys did in the class anyway, but if that is it, then I think you need to look into the automation anyway. So, but having said that, that automate that even it's only one, it is okay. Then the Amazon that you did as well, which I think is also good as well. So if you're able to show and you know that you've done this, that's fine. So which I think is really, really good. Then locator, okay, it just shows to me that okay, you know different type of locator that you can do. Then limitation of priority of test cases, that also is good anyway. So in terms of the contents were really, really great, and also the tags that you added on chat answer were good. You then went overboard about job application as well, so which I think is good. So well done on that aspect. So and I think is really, really good as well. So yeah, so this is another great one anyway. So well done. So then moving on to Isioma. Isioma, so yeah, so I said this is a passionate pitch, yeah, which is very smooth delivery, right? Though the starting is slow, yeah, okay. So, but it was good at the end. So, and I love the slonger that you said at the end or in the middle. I don't know. Yeah, I I help them work better, right? Which I think is good, right? Yeah, towards the end, I help them work better. So I think it's a good and a powerful slonger. So which I think is fine. So and you added the ceremonies, which is good, and then the estimation board. Yeah, this is very, very important. So maybe I need to ask someone to pronounce this for me. All right. This pronunciation. Can someone pronounce this particular word? You can unmute. Yeah, I'm going to put in the chat now. So that is that. Can someone have a go on that?
Fibonacci.
Thank you so much. Yeah. So I think you said Fibonacci. Oh, yeah. So it's Fibonacci. It's Italian anyway. So it's a chi sign for the CCI at the end. Fibonacci. See, yeah. So please, yeah, if you can get that pronunciation. And maybe okay. Uh, okay, all right. So yeah, except from that, so I think the other ones were good. Okay, the Chattan's screenshots were also good as well. Then sprint by sprint activities were good. And yeah. So yeah, I think you also did very well as well. So well done, Isioma. Okay. All right. I think that is me right. Thank you so much, everyone. So any question?
All right. So I'll start with the QAs. And I'm starting with the QAs because so that Simon will know you have me. Okay, so the reviewer in this case was Rita, and she was very, very skeptical about picking who and who. But at some point, I put a knife on her neck, and she gave me two names. So the first name was, coincidentally, the first name is Simone. And I want to hear drum rolls. So I won't just call your name for fun. No. I need to hear that you can hear me. So the first name was Simone. Simone, are you there? Can you give us a whoop whoop?
Yay! Thank you,
And then the
guys. I
second
really
was-
appreciate it.
And the second was Temitope. So that's for the QAs. Temitope, are you there?
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you, Deji. Thank you, Rita. Thank
All
you, Olawumi. It's been
All
a
right.
great opportunity to be a part of this. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. So I'll go to the DAs. Femi Adebanjo. So he gave me two names, and he gave me Oyinda Mola. Oyinda, are you there? Quickly, whoop,
Yes,
whoop, whoop,
I'm
whoop.
here. Thank you. Yay!
Yeah.
Thank you
And
so
he
much.
gave me Olabanji. Olabanji, are you there? Olabanji, are you there? Okay. Anybody in Olabanji's team, you can whoop whoop on his behalf.
Yeah.
Then we.
That's my guy. That's my guy. Yeah.
That's how we roll. Okay, so for the BAs, okay, I know she gave me names. Did she delete it? Okay, she said it was a very, very hard choice. Too many candidates. So she picked Folusho Ayola. Folusho, are you there? Whoop, 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 whoop.
See you all in advance.
Eh? What song is that? All right, thank you. That's for Folusho. And then the second person was Temidare Shadare. Temi, are you there? Temidare, are you there?
Yeah, it's Temitope Shadare. Thank you.
Yes. All right. Congratulations. And then we go to that reviewer was Uzo, by the way, and the other reviewer was Femi. Okay, so we go to Moji as the reviewer for the PMs and SMs. She puts the PM and ADM together as one, and then the SMs. Okay, so for the PMs, she gave us Adeshola Ali. Adeshola, are you there? Hello, Adeshola, are you there? Somebody in her team should whoop whoop on her behalf so that I know that you guys can give her feedback. Thank you. Fumilola Esiso. Yes. I will hear different voices today. The second person for the PM was Fumilola Esiso. Fumilola, are you there? Fumi, are you there? Anybody in Fumi's team, please? Thank you. So that I know that somebody will relay the message to her. Anybody for Fumi? Is Fumi a one-man gang? So nobody is in Fumi Esiso's team? Okay. I'll find this Fumi Esiso one day. Okay. And then for SMs, based on your documentation, like I said, okay. SMs. Okay, so the number one for SM was Motunrayo Aderemi. Congratulations, Motunrayo. You there? And then the second person for SMs, Adebimpe Ayola. I refuse to say Ayola. Ayola. Hi, Adebimpe, are you there?
Yay, I'm here. Thank
All
you.
right, thank you. Congratulations to all those that have called, and congratulations to even those that I didn't call, because really, when I looked through some of your work, it was really, really nice. So I'm sure it's a very difficult situation. And if I can munch most of what the tutors were saying, sorry, the reviewers, they were just saying this thing is hard to decide. It's hard to decide. So they just looked at the documentation and made some decisions. So now, if I go to Olorioko, Deji, are you sure you want me to do this honor, or you want to do this honor yourself? Okay, so let me go to Deji. What Deji did was, Deji did kind of a scoring for you guys, and the scoring was over 10. Yeah. So he was very generous, and I'm surprised, Deji, really. He was very generous with his scores. So the scores is more like if he's truly satisfied, true and true, he gives you, like a 10. If it's, just maybe one small thing, maybe like a 9, like that. So, but it was over 10. And I'm surprised I saw some people having 10 over 10. Or Deji, am I dreaming? Was it over 20? And then the 10 is 10 over 20.
It's over 100.
If it's over 100, then everybody failed.
No, it's 10.
Okay,
It's
I'll
10.
speak
I
over
think
10.
some people actually get 10 plus and 10 plus
Yeah, in
plus.
fact,
Right.
that's like when I saw A plus, I was like, that's when I saw 10 plus. I was like, this one is A plus. So I'll go gradually and I'll go very fast. Just pick your name. And if I finish calling everyone's name and you feel you didn't hear your name, let me know. But I think everybody's name is here. I won't skip anybody, right? So Ado Lisa, you got 10 over 10. Ayoba, I'm happy for you to be unmuting, just whoop whoop or let's just go quietly so that everybody can hear theirs. Ayobami, you got a 10. Ebere, you got an 8. Solihu, you got an 8. Sarah, you got a 9. Olabanji, you had a 7. Bode, you had a 9. Paradise, you had a 9.5. Oyindamola, you had an 8. Abisola, 8. Adejoke, 5. I'm not sure why I have Adejoke again for 6. I think it was a rethink. Then Aderemi 8, Faith 8, Felicia 7. Like I said, this is based on presentation. So because I'm just seeing some things I'm like, okay, presentation can be different from what you actually put in there. So you need to match up both. For Gladys, 8 plus. That means it's not like you got to 9, but you had an 8 plus. That means Sola, you had an 8. Goodness, and this is strictly based on your presentation skills, like I said. Goodness, and of course, whatever you presented. Goodness, you had a 10 plus. This is the first 10 plus I'm seeing. Congratulations, Goodness, on your 10 plus. You see what I was trying to say, that you see maybe what you submitted for the review might not have been as much bomb as what you presented. Confidence is very key when you're talking. So congratulations, Goodness. Ijoma, you had a 5. Jack, you had an 8. Olarewaju, you had an 8. Opeyemi, you had an 8. Patricia, 8.5. Rose Adeo, I'm not sure I got the surname correctly. You had a 10. Whoop, whoop. Shedrack, you had an 8. Tammy, you had a 10. I want to believe Tammy will know where they fall because I know there are more than 2 Tammys, right? There's more than 1 Tammy rather. And if you're seeing Rose, Shedrack, you know that role Tammy is who I'm speaking about. So Tammy, you got a 10. Oluwole, you had a 9. It was 8 before, but I think there was a rethink of a 9. Then Osa Gilde. Oh gosh. Sorry, Osas. Let me leave it at Osas. You got an 8. Okeowo, you had a 10. Adishola, you had a 9.5. That's Adishola Ali, 9.5. Miracle, you had an 8.5. Onome, you had a 9.5. Catherine, you had a 10 plus. Whoop, whoop. That's another 10 plus. Catherine, well done. Damilare Omolere. Okay, you had a 3, and I remember that you didn't pass. You need to repeat the course. Then Esito, you had a 6. Temilorofe, you had a 9.5. That's good too. Todimu, you had a 10 plus. Todimu, I'm coming to you. Omoumi, hey, my namesake had a 10. Whoop, whoop. That's how we are. We're out. Once your name is Wumi, you're out.
Allow me
just
to
keep
go
on
ahead.
Rachel, you had a 10 plus.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop. That's another 10 plus. Congratulations, Rachel. Todimu, congratulations, Rachel, congratulations. Then I'm going to Adegbero. You had a 10. Oh, Scrum Masters are balling. Which kind of wildlife is this? Well, too much. It's not our fault, though. Nobody should be for us. Bukola, you had a 10 plus. Whoop, whoop. Now that's my namesake, correct? Bukola 10 plus, congratulations. Binka Yola 10. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, balling, Oga thought it was great, and the reviewers also thought it was great. Really well done. That means you must have put in a lot of work. Yesterday you had a 9 plus, and 9 plus is great too. Adebayo had a 9, that's great. Davis, you had a 9. KG, you had an 8 plus. Olusegun, you had a 9. Adewonyi Omolara, you had a 4. Boss, you didn't tell me to repeat Adewonyi. Person had a 4. Is it okay by you?
No. For research, she needs to do that again.
Oh, all right. Maybe I didn't get that. Okay, so I will note Adewonyi's name. Adewonyi had a 4. Orel Luwatoyo Siojo, you had a 10. That's really great. Kazim Sani, you had a 9. Well done. Simone, 10. Badusne. Taiwo, 10 plus. Now you're the real baddest. Temitope, you have 8. This is the first plus. Mobolaji, you had a 10 plus. So you must be the person that Oga said was the best of the best of the Mobolaji, twali.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's how we roll, man. That's how we roll. Hey, my name is no Mobolaji now. Why would I farms you now? Congratulations. Nathan, 9. Well done. Dakpo, 9 plus. That's really good. 9. Well done. 9 plus Dakpo. And then Isioma, lastly, you had a 9. Well done, everyone. Well done to all the QAs, SMs, PMs, ADMs, BAs, and DAs. Well done, all of you. So is there anybody that I have missed his or her name? Anybody? Anybody?
Samuel's name wasn't mentioned.
Samuel. I didn't notice Samuel's name.
It was when I was having network issue the other time that he had to.
He didn't do it now. They did do it eventually.
I think he said he submitted, yeah.
Yeah, he submitted. I told you boss is based on he did a video, so okay.
Yeah, okay.
Even
we'll look into that anyway. Yeah.
Patricia name is not mentioned.
Allow me, my name
on the-
Adejoke. I think I joined in late. Adejoke, I don't know, maybe you mentioned that.
Adejoke, you had a 6. You had a 5 and a rethink of a 6.
Okay.
But you
Patricia,
passed.
Patricia, a BA in binary is not mentioned.
Is Patricia a BA? I mentioned Patricia 8.5.
Okay.
So Okoyemi 8, Patricia 8.5, Rose Aduwo 10, Shedrack 8. It was around that place I was now telling Temi, which was after Shedrack, that 10. So that means that anybody that you know that your name is close at hand, that was when I was saying, so I think I mentioned Patricia. So the only name that we're missing now is Samuel. And who else? Samuel and who else? Okay, so we're sticking to just Samuel missing. So did you give Samuel a feedback on his score? And like I said, this is based on presentation. Even if you didn't get the top-notch score you wanted, it's just for you to improve on your presentation skills and how to also coordinate yourself when you're speaking, your presentation in itself. That's your PPT or whatever you're presenting. All those things are very, very, very important when you're presenting. But really well done, everyone. Even I'm sure when they started presenting many years back, must have also been stuttering and be shy. But now, if you bring a stadium of 1 million people, I'm sure Deji can go effortlessly.
You need to go and see my video. It was terrible, but people still listen to it. Well, experience to count anyway. So, and
yes,
I'll tell you sometime when I went to work and I was employed on one time like that. Maybe 7 years or 8 years ago. I do know that the guy actually brought my video out. Even I was working and he was like, "Oh, you are the same person." Watching your video.
I can imagine.
He will bring the video and he will be listening to it, doing his work, and now get employed in the same company. It was so funny. I said, "I've been following you since I didn't know it was you." Yeah, okay, all right. So it was, yeah. But of course,
it really happens. It happens. Even everybody has different. I know people that you think they are very good speakers and all, but that first 30 seconds they will speak, it takes them a while to balance. So some people, even the best of the best, all these whatever marks, all those guys, some of them hold pins, different things. So it's just practice, and then with time, once you throw out the first few words, especially if you're prepared. If we did not prepare, it's a different thing. If you're prepared and you throw out the first few words, it will flow. So you need to improve on all those things because it's going to help you to during interview or even when you land the job. So congratulations to everyone and really well done.
And that's
Thank you. I think that's it from me.
And that's where you see some people, their presentation will be good and their end of report in text will be good, but they are not able to deliver it properly. Do you get it now? And even the mentor will have given them a very high score, right? For doing the presentation, they didn't do justice. And some people, I marked them down because I know that they could do better, to be honest, right? So if I've given them the full mark, it will be like they are okay, right? But I know that they could do better than what they've done. It's not that they are bad, but it's basically they didn't do to what I was expecting anyway. Yeah.